For the past couple months, I was kind of in a long distance relationship. I say kind of because it was on a good day, an hour 45-minute drive. On a bad day, 2.5-hour drive. So not super long distance and also not super relationship because we were never official. That being said, this video isn't like my normal videos. I know. My hair looks a little bit very stupid. That's okay, it always does. Anyways, sorry, I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit. If you don't want to see me crying, being angry, any of that nasty stuff, you can skip this video. It's okay. But know that this video isn't like my other videos. So if you don't like sad videos, go ahead and watch my other ones. But this was a little bit of clickbait. This isn't actually the first week. This is the first 10 days. It was months, okay? It wasn't like a few weeks or whatever. It was months. And since it was long distance, we went like maybe 6-7 dates. But each date was weeks in between. And okay, for context, the shortest was about 10 hours and the longest was 24 hours, so it was pretty long. And 4 months is crazy. Well, it wasn't 4-ish months. Keep all this in mind this whole time. I get attached really fast, so keep all that in mind.
I forgot to mention, we weren't official, but when I say break up, I mean because we're basically doing couple things, and I don't like the term talking stage. What the fuck was that? I think it sounds gross and it makes you sound disposable, so I don't say that. I saw it as like we were basically in a relationship but not yet, like we were like building up to that. So that when I say break up, it's because we were basically in a relationship just without the title. At least from my end, it felt that way. Okay, back to that.
Also, it's only like the first 10 days because I didn't want to milk it, and then I also didn't want this over my head for a long time. I wanted to get it done, okay? And I wasn't gonna do this. Like, I started recording, like documenting some stuff just so that I felt like I was talking to somebody, you know? On top of all that, before I begin, know that in the clips I'm gonna show you was in the moment, raw emotion. So I said some things, but it was all in the moment, you know? If you know who this person is, don't give them hate. Cool ass fucking cat, you know? If not, I wouldn't be so heartbroken, you know? Also, this was my first time being in love, so you know? Also, it's been a while since the 10th day, like today's not the 10th day. So I feel a little bit better. A little bit. I can already taste the hate comments. It wasn't even that long, you guys weren't even official. I don't know, this isn't socially acceptable. Whatever the fuck. All I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna leave a hate comment, at least make it funny. Just kidding. If you're gonna leave hate, just click comment and then take that same finger and put it up your butt. Maybe you'll feel a little bit less bitter. If it looks like I'm sweating, it's probably because I am. The weather's been in the hundreds like this whole week. Anyways, so let's get into this thing. So day one, I was a wreck. I got the text, ran to my room, started sobbing, called some friends, went to get coffee because I was just losing my mind. Sobbing all day. So yeah, day one, I was a wreck.
Broke up with me this morning. I've been crying all day. I started writing a song though, so I almost texted him because I used to always send him a song and say, how does this sound? But I can't even tell him goodnight or ask him how his day was. I think that's enough for right now.
When it came to day two, I knew I needed to get back to work, and me, I'm lucky, okay? So I got to work from home, but also my job is kind of one where you can't go with the motions. Like if I were working retail, fast food, you know, I would have been able to go through the motions, you know? My job, you kind of can't. Like you have to be like eyes, ears, and brain into it. I love my job, by the way. Just, it was very tricky. While I was working, I kind of had to take breaks to lay down. I was like, maybe if I lay down for a bit, just cry a bit, I'll feel better and then I'll be like able to work. That ended up being the whole time. And when I was looking at my screen, an hour would pass, nothing would get done, just me staring at the screen. I couldn't think. It was a little bit very scary.
Hey again, it's 3 p.m. I forgot to eat, so I have to eat now. Yesterday I forgot, so I had to force myself to eat, but what I gotta do. We were so in love. I'll get back to you guys later.
Day three, okay, here's a little warning. I wasn't very sad because I was very in denial. Sorry. I still had no energy. I felt really drained, and I didn't make a bad decision that day. In the moment, I thought it was okay, and in hindsight, it was not the best thing to do. It's Tuesday now. Sorry, I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm literally crying when Goku's literally fighting Frieza right now. There are bigger fish to fry. I may seem like I'm in a better mood today, but that's because I've been in denial most of the day. I keep thinking like, because I did something kind of bad today, sorry. I don't know how it's gonna go. It was kind of an in the moment thing. I basically wrote a letter because last night I texted like, can I ask you some questions? No response. So I wrote a letter, 13-page letter, and then I sent it in the mail. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to get some things off my chest, and like it felt like during the breakup, it was over text, and it felt like I didn't get a say in how I felt, but he was kind of speaking for me and wasn't really telling how I actually thought. So I kind of wanted to say what I was feeling. So I'm kind of in denial and thinking like, maybe he'll read it and then he'll come back to me, which isn't a healthy way to think about it, I don't think. Who knows? If he does come back, I hope it's with more strength, because I kind of felt like I always try to fix things, and I kind of felt like he didn't try fixing it and just kind of gave up, which kind of really sucks. Last night, I texted a girl I used to date because I kind of broke up with her for kind of the same reason. So I texted her like another apology because, well, I realized how mean it was that I never gave her a chance to say how she actually felt. And now that it happened to me, it's like, well, it's about time I get my karma, you know? But yeah, I always felt guilty about that, so maybe that's why this happened, so that I wouldn't feel guilty anymore. I still do, but it's kind of different now. I tried to work today, which I did get some work done. I went to a cafe to get some more work done because I'd be too embarrassed to cry. But a lot of the time I've been in bed. But I work from home, so I can kind of do that. Lucky me, yeah, let's go. I might seem like I'm faking a smile, but I realized it's better to feel however I feel in the moment. Right now I feel happier than I've been feeling lately. So I'm like, I'm happy right now, feel happy, you know, because it's not going to last very long, I don't think. If it does last long, cool. I cried a couple times in between this happiness, and I just let myself cry so that I don't follow anything up. I think it's healthy. Yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow. Day 4, I decided to actually make an actual breakfast because I'm telling you, I couldn't eat, so I would just grab a little snack. We got it. I was kind of hungry, so I decided, okay, let me make like an actual breakfast today to get my mind off things. We're making waffles today. They actually saw when I got this cup and told me, you should have told me, we sell them at my store, I could have bought you one. That's just funny. Also, this person made me realize that I need to drink more water, so I really got something out of it. We don't have a whisk. I didn't cry all day, but I think I've just been in denial. I sent a few more texts today. Sorry, I can't help myself. I've never been able to. But I was looking at, because, okay, call me stupid, crazy, cringe, whatever, but every day we've been on, I took home like a little memento, and then I started thinking maybe it is the end, which sucks. It really sucks. Nobody tells you that this feels like the flu. I can't eat, can't sleep, can't think. My whole body feels sore and achy, and I feel so sleepy, and then I can't fall asleep at night, and then in the morning I wake up before my alarm. It's really weird. But I think the letter's gonna be delivered tomorrow, and I texted him. Because one time he thought things were over with us, and he said please for us to keep trying. It kind of does hurt that he was able to give up that easy. I don't know. It just sucks. I need to shower. Hopefully I feel better afterwards. The end of day, was it 4? Day 4. That's how it's ending. Good night. Also, sorry, I just remember this right now. I asked like God for a sign, like, do I give up? Do I keep hoping? And I got an advertisement for something in the city that he lives in. And then I just started crying because it's obviously not a sign and I'm being like delusional, but I don't know. Day 5, I finally got a text back, right? And in the moment I kind of wasn't understanding anything. A billion thoughts were going through my brain with each text, you know? So I wasn't really understanding anything, and I was also like kind of spiraling a little bit. So that day I was kind of really angry and not thinking rationally at all. And then I started to feel really stupid and embarrassed of myself, thinking like maybe people were right when they said like, don't do this before official, don't do that before you're official. And well, I started thinking how they were kind of right. We were texting this morning. Sorry, my hair looks a mess. I was losing my mind. I don't know if we came to a consensus. I'm not gonna lie, I was half trying to get us back together because a lot of it felt like a misunderstanding, and also half trying to get closure. I was kind of just going into it thinking like whatever happens, happens. I feel like I was still being spoken for, so I tried saying my side, and he turned off his read receipts, so I can't really tell if he read them or not, but you know, I feel like everything could have been solved, and it just hurts that I was given up on so easily. He said he didn't feel the spark anymore. Loved me, still loves me, but I don't know. I still feel kind of confused. But you know, what else can you do? The first thing I said was like, can you let me know like if we move on or if there's hope? And he said he wants to move on, which sucks because I can't move on yet. Like, I'm still freaking in love. I don't know. I felt good after like getting all that off my chest, but now it's back to feeling sad. So I guess I'm sad now. I've been working a lot today, trying to catch up. You know how that goes. Okay. It's nighttime now. It's 10:07. I kind of just been really angry. Like, how can you say, I still like you, I still love you? What? Who says that? And like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought some bad thoughts. 4 months, he said 4 months isn't a long time. 4 months? I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. He said he wants to move on. I got so many gifts. I got so many gifts for him. I got him gifts. And meanwhile, he didn't give me one. He didn't. I said I loved you first. Tip from me to you, if you guys are not officially dating, don't say you love them. Don't give them gifts. Don't post them. It will bite you in the ass if they end up not wanting a relationship with you. 4 months of my life thrown away. I finally realized I'm ready for a relationship. Boom. Then I find somebody that I want a relationship with. Boom. Now I'm ready for a relationship and nobody. And now I have to go through all the time of moving on and getting over it. And it's like, damn. You know? And I feel like I didn't close her. Like, I feel like he was trying to say he didn't like me anymore without saying it. But if you don't like somebody, just say it. Just say it. I feel like it gives you false hope by saying, I still like you. I liked you. I loved you. I still love you. You know? I don't know. Or maybe I'm crazy. That's always an option. Day 6, I finally decided to get out of the house because remember, I work from home. My hobbies are all at home. Like, yeah, I was lucky because like I didn't have to go out, but at the same time, being home alone the whole time with your thoughts can get kind of dark. So I decided I'm gonna go somewhere, anywhere with a friend. I'm gonna go hang out with my friend Emma. We both need this. She also went through a breakup, so we both need this a lot, really bad. Actually, I told when she was telling me, I was with at the time, I was like, oh my god, my friend, we need to take her out to cheer her up. Now we're both broken up with, so we both need to cheer each other up. Today's the first day that I'm gonna go out. And, crazy enough, today's the first day of August. So hopefully August treats me better. Emma, we got Dutch Bros. Yeah, well, we're at Dutch Bros and we're gonna just hang out.
And we got the pink straws, so they want to fuck us. So we'll be okay.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
Hero.
Every time he says that, he'll think of me. Every time he sees Taylor Swift, he'll think of me. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie's about to come out.
Stop.
All the advertising is gonna remind him of me.
Oh yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. See you later.
That marks the end of day 6. I had a little cry, but most of the day I was kind of like, I realized I did not deserve that, and I don't know. I hope he doesn't do that to the next one. Well, it kind of sucks. Like, I feel like I just wasted my time, kind of. I learned some things, but like, that did not have to take 4 months. And I realized I didn't change in those 4 months, so I keep thinking like, maybe I'm getting over this too fast. But then again, it's like, maybe this is a good pace. Maybe I'm in denial. But I had a good day today. Oh, I really did. It was a stressful day, very stressful day. But then it was fun at the end, so. And to day 6. It's 10:45 actually. I had other wallpapers for when we like became official, but oh well, I had to delete them. And yeah, I stopped posting like sad TikToks and sad Instagram stories, and I decided I'll only put the happy ones. Maybe that makes me a bad person, because it also felt like he doesn't want to talk to me, which is crazy to me. Like, damn, like it was so easy for you to take me out of your life, but it's whatever, I guess. And yeah, so I posted a little dance. I hope I can still dance. Yeah. Day 7, I kind of didn't really record. I was kind of just trying to leave the house at any time I could. My mom had to go to the market, went with her. Someone had to go to the store, went with them. Someone had to do this, run this errand, I went with them. Just so that I wasn't by myself at home, you know? And then, like, everything was fine that day. And then I kind of felt like, I got like a weird feeling and felt like I was getting a sign from the universe. I just got out of the shower. Delicious, by the way. Sorry I'm quiet, my parents are asleep. I feel last night and today I was realizing maybe I don't miss, like, I think I miss how he was at the beginning, because he was so sweet. Like, he tied my shoes, he held my hand, he gave me hugs. It was really nice at the beginning. Anyways, today I kept getting reminders of him, and then I got home, I went to say hi to my mom. First thing I hear on her TV was like the character in the movie saying like, hey, and I was like, what did she say? And then later on, me and my brother were listening to music, because I heard her listening to English music, like English sad music, and my mom doesn't listen to English music. So I was like, why is she listening to this? I went to her room, it was like an hour later. I walk in, and the first thing is the main character goes to like a guy in like a hospital bed. She goes, and I was like, knock on wood. And then I went back to the living room, because I was with my brother and he was showing me some songs. And one of the songs was a really depressing song that I had posted on Instagram like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I remember texting like, are you okay? Because it's a really alarming song, and it got me thinking like, I hope you're okay. Like, even though 4 months wasn't a lot to you, it was a lot to me, and I still care, you know? I just hope you're okay. Like, that was the main thought process I had. It made me think like, I've been so angry. Like, I went from being sad to being angry, and it's like I deserve to be angry still, but like, you know, I still care about the guy. Even if he doesn't want to hear from me, like, I still care, so. That's my update for the end of day 7. Day 8 was good, but I've been through a breakup before, and we kind of like started talking less and less afterwards, but the thing that I was kind of worried about ended up happening. Hey guys, it's Sunday again, so it's been exactly a week. He broke up with me 9:10 a.m. last week on Sunday. Right now it is currently 10:57. He just unfollowed me and didn't remove me as a follower, so I had to block him. When you go low, I go lower. Just kidding. No, it's because I feel like, damn, like, it was so easy for you to cut me out of your life. And it was so easy for you to, like, you know, stop talking to me. And then you unfollow me and leave me following you. Like, I didn't want to unfollow him, but he unfollowed me. So I had to block him. And it kind of did hurt. Like, last week, we were so close. We would talk every day, all day. And now, the next week, just, I don't get how it was so easy for him to cut contact with me. Like, when we first started talking, he was still following some people that he used to talk to, and I didn't like that, so like, he like removed and unfollowed them. So it's like, if you've never done that, like, damn, like, you really didn't want to see me that bad, you know? It kind of sucks. Maybe it was because I had posted like sad videos, because if something bad happens to me, I'm gonna take something good out of it, you know? Like, the example I always use is, if I ever got into a car crash, I would 1000% start recording. And a lot of people would say like, why would you do that? Like, you're in a fucking car. Well, because if something bad gonna happen to me, like, I wanna at least like get something, and how I wanna be a YouTuber, maybe that's the video that blows me up, you know? Like, I see it like, it could be a blessing in disguise. So, well, Heartbreak is relatable. I'm literally doing this video right now, so you know how that goes. But also, like, after like a few like, I like stopped. I didn't do it to make him guilty. Afterwards, I was like, okay, like, I guess I'll just post like the happy videos. So I did, and then boom, he unfollowed me on TikTok. And And I checked Instagram, boom, unfollowed me there too. It's not even like I don't care about like, I'm not like, oh my god, they unfollowed me. It's more like, damn, it was so easy for you to like cut contact with me. And that does kind of hurt. Like I was feeling so good today, and that kind of did hurt. I don't know. What are you gonna do, you know? I didn't block him, like his phone number, like in case anything, I'm here to talk still, but you know, kind of sucks. End of day 8. Good night. Day 9, I knew I could still wallow in self-pity, but I didn't want to do that also. Like I was like, I gotta get back to my life. So I started thinking about the thought of, you look good, you feel good. I don't care if it's a placebo. If it works, it works. You know, I don't give a damn. So I decided, enough is kind of enough. Now I've decided we're on the self-improvement stage. It's day 9. I just shaved my face because I was looking really busted. And today, I'm getting a haircut. Yeah! And I'm also gonna wash my clothes. Yeah, but he couldn't wait another day for me to freaking wash my clothes. We are dressed for the barber shop. Here's the fit. You guys don't know, but I wore this shirt yesterday. Before I go, I want to show you guys what my haircut is looking right now. Let me know what you think. I actually really like it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I don't have my little car tripod, so I'm just gonna give you a little rundown before we go. I'm gonna go get a haircut. My brother's a barber. You want a haircut? There he is. And then hopefully after I have time to go to the laundromat, because I still need to do that. Okay? Okay, let's go. Chat, I'm here. The barbershop's all there. Day 1 of self-improvement starts now. Let's go! Chat. Buddy does not have Buddy does not have fluffy hair. Sorry, I like to laugh at myself. It looks a little bit dirty. But I also did just wake up like this. I woke up like this. Okay. Chat. Wanna plug yourself?
Follow me.
Follow me. Are my eyebrows on fleek now, guys? Day 10, I was kind of missing that city, you know, but it also felt like I can't really go there. Like I have no reason to go anymore. And I also started thinking about like all the things people would tell me that like, okay, because people would tell me like he lives far, all the things he's doing, it shows that he doesn't like you. He's only come once. He's like probably scared of commitment. He doesn't really want a relationship. Maybe there's someone else taking too long to make things official. Because, you know, like I was the one who said I love you first. I was the one who did most things first. So it was like, I didn't also want to be the one to make things official, you know? And I felt like I slowly started to feel like I wasn't getting the same energy back. Like it slowly started to feel uneven. Which it wasn't like that at the beginning, okay? Please, I'm a star. Please, I'm a star. And me, I was like, oh, I trust this kid, you know? And I did. But, you know, in that moment, everybody was like, not everybody, but like some people were like, I told you. I was like, well, damn, leave me alone. And I did trust him, so I didn't really, like those things crossed my mind, but I was like, eh. I mean, that didn't happen, but like, I just don't think so. Anyways, let's get into day 10. This shit really does come in waves. I just went to the store right now and I had to go on the same freeway and it's early. And I remember I would have to wake up early, go on that same freeway. And I kind of, for a second, like a song started playing. It was King of My Heart by Taylor Swift. For a split second, I thought I was going over there. And then it all hit me that I'm never going there again. Which sucks. It was a really nice place. Maybe I'll go again. But it sucked because like I really like the area. But if I don't know about forever, but for right now, it feels like what's the point of going if I won't be able to see him? You know. I already had like the next time I would go, I was gonna have some requests for places to go that we've been before. But that's not happening. That sucks. I need to get some work done right now though. And then I might need to go to get some coffee beans, so I'm gonna go to one of the places that I plan on going to a date to. And I basically decided that I'm just gonna take myself to everywhere that I plan on going to dates, because he ended up never coming over here. Well, the first date, yeah, but all the other ones were me going over there. And one time we met in the middle. But he never came back over here. Which, actually that brings me to my next point. All my friends were like, It sucks. It really sucks because a lot of people were like, I told you so, I told you so. You know, some people were like, you can't trust somebody that lives 2 hours away. It's not worth it, they live 2 hours away. Or he doesn't try as much as you. Or he doesn't like you. And now, like, a couple people have told me, like, I told you so, but it kind of sucks. Oh, it's hot. Let's hope this camera stays up. I hope it's not shaking. I've already been in a fucking bad mood this whole day. Like, I feel like everything keeps getting in my way. I'm a little bit too irritable right now, and I can already see the camera shaking, and I'm pissed. I had planned a date, and one of them was this one downtown area. Well, we never got to go because he broke up with me. But I had also never been, but my friends used to go all the time, and basically the stupid ass camera fell twice. Concert series. Whoa, I think I should start going to concerts. We went to a music festival and it was really, really, really fun. Now I kind of like want to go to I'm like in a concert mood. The last thing we did together was go to that music festival. It was really fun and like I want to go next year again, but he's going, so I don't think I will. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe we'll fall in love again. I doubt it. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. So basically, I feel like I shouldn't date again for a bit. Not to wait for him. Don't get it freaking twisted. But if it were to happen, and if I were ready, he was ready, and we were both a little bit more grown, then I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. Maybe I won't go next year then. Which sucks, because it was really, really fun. I just die. But yeah, I keep getting off topic. When he was gonna come over here, I was planning on like scoping the area myself and looking for things that we could try. And well, that didn't happen, obviously. I kind of want to start taking myself on dates to all the places that we were supposed to go to. Taste test. I got her a vanilla latte. Wanted a strawberry matcha. Can you blame me? That's good. But yeah, that was really fun. And I did it all by myself. And you can too. It's been a bit since that last day, and I feel like I've had time to reflect now. I know people are probably like, you're so dramatic, Daniel. I have a hard time letting things go, and I have a hard time dealing with change. If you've seen my glasses video, you know that. I always did want a relationship. Like before, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. You know, I said like, I don't know if I can, but I'm willing to try. And I don't know if I could do long distance, but I'm willing to try, you know? And I did try, but it turns out I was ready for a relationship, and I did want a relationship, and well, you saw how that went. There were good moments, like it wasn't all like, it wasn't bad or anything. Just, like if someone loses feelings for you, then they lose feelings for you, you know? You can't really do anything about that, so it's like, you know? I think the big problem is that I'm a really affectionate person, and I get attached pretty easily. It takes me a while to trust somebody, but once I do, I trust them. I mean, I also didn't say like I love you like in the first week. Like it was some months before I said that. Like, I'm not crazy either. I did learn a lot though, you know? I learned that I am ready for a relationship. I don't want one now, but it's not like I don't want one forever, but like right now, I don't want one. Like I think just, you know, focus on YouTube, on work, on, I don't know, I like to write songs. I wrote a really good song, I think. Got something good out of it, you know? I do feel though like I'm gonna be a bit more picky now. Like not like looks wise, like I'm not like, I mean it was a good looking dude, but it was more of the personality. I know it's gonna sound like, oh Daniel, you're just saying that, like you're just a little bitch. No, I was a really picky person before. I've been through things where I was always the one putting in more effort and more excited about everything, and I never wanted to do that again. And like my first relationship, which was, I kind of don't count it. That was like high school, and I just like, it wasn't good at all. And she just said like, I just didn't like you to begin with. After that was when I started having bad issues with trusting people. And you know, it's like, I was always worried that people didn't like me, or like once they would get to know me more, they would get kind of annoyed or sick of me and like run away. So I made it a goal to mention that from the very beginning, anytime that I like went into something like that afterwards, and which is why I'm really picky now, because it's like I didn't want to do that ever again. But at the beginning it was so perfect, you know? Like, I always thought like, I'm not the best looking person in the world, you know? But, you know, it didn't matter anymore because I was like, oh, this kid's really cool, you know? And he likes me. It made me feel like really good about myself. And I was also always scared that nobody would ever like me as much as I liked them. And in the beginning, like I felt like I went through so much emotional turmoil. I finally found, it felt perfect. Like it felt like everything fell perfectly into place. It felt like I finally got what I deserved at the beginning, you know? Like I felt like finally somebody who's as excited about this as me. Somebody who like is gonna put in the same effort and energy as me. And it did feel like that at first. So like, it wasn't all bad, like don't think that. So if you know who it is, don't send hate or anything. Cool ass kid. If not, I wouldn't be so sad about this, you know?
Also, there's more money in my pocket. Which, that wasn't a problem, but it's good to have.
But yeah, that was these 10 days. Hope you guys liked this video. If you're going through this, you will get better. I mean, me, I'm a little bit better, maybe a little bit faster. Maybe I'm not better at all, and I'll just start sobbing later. Because like even now, I'm not fine. You know, if you're going through this, I for sure recommend you hang out with your friends and your family. It does help a lot. No matter how long the relationship was, you do deserve to feel sad. Obviously, like you probably shouldn't stay sad, but let yourself feel what you feel. Don't try and force yourself to be sad forever. And also don't try and force yourself to be happy. Just feel whatever you're feeling, and then that makes it easier to get it out. Like the first 2 days I was sobbing day to night. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. Like, I feel like sobbing all that time like kind of let out a lot of it. Now I'll still like cry here and there, but it's improvement, and I'm sure it'll only improve. And you will too. And know that you are deserving of having someone to love you. That is one thing I learned. I learned what it feels like to be in love and to be loved. And you do deserve it too. And now I know that I deserve it too. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like happier videos, you can watch one of my other ones. If you like sad videos, sorry, but this is the only one you got. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're feeling amazing today. And if you're not, I hope you feel better soon, because you deserve to be happy too. But all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye.